G'day cobbers. So I've just come back from doing a pickup and scored myself a Brother Fax 827S and Brother Fax 727, as well as a HP printer photocopier type deal. Also got two refills, and I noticed on the lid they're $53, so I'm gonna see if I can resell those. If not, no matter. One of them is opened and the plastic is open, but we'll see how we go. Even if we get $20 for both of them, that's still a profit. So this DVR or DVD player, my goodness, video player, sorry, doesn't look like it's been scrapped out as far as I can see. It's still got the motor in the back there. I think I showed this in the last video, but we'll crack into that and see if anything is worthy in there. So again, I'm trying to speed up my videos, so I won't sit here yapping. We'll get you on the tripod and make a start in cracking into these. Alright guys, so I'm going to start with something simple, just this video player, VCR player. Well, the looks of this, it has already been cracked into, and not too sure, but we've still got everything there. Video drum faulty. It's got a little sticker there saying video drum faulty. So okay, well, I'm no electrician, so no point in fixing it. Again, I'm going to throw everything aside and we'll sort it out when we get to it. So we'll just disassemble for now. Okay, we'll have to get this front panel off. Still a couple more. Come on. Come on. There we are. Alright. Okay, him aside. Get this board out. Straight to the scrap, that one. No screws holding this one in, I don't think. Oh, come on. There we go. Right. Alright. So just reassemble this. They can go to scrap steel. start on this board. Get a bit of that plastic. We've got a couple of crystals on there. I'm trying to get used to saying crystals. Keep saying silvers all the time. So 4 crystals off that. Just get the legs off them before I throw them into my pile. Could get that transformer off, because either way this board would never go as a mid-grade, and I don't have a mid-grade pile. I've just been scrapping them as much as I can. So that's quite dirty copper, so I'm going to throw that into the dirty copper. Get that transformer off. I think it'd be fair to say that's the first brown board I haven't broken trying to get a transformer off. Honestly, there's not too much else on here. I think we got a bit of brass there, we could probably grab that. We'll just see what's under this insulation here. Alright, we've got some copper coils hiding in there. Beautiful. I think that is really about it off this one. A few I think IC chips there. Quite decent ones. Might grab those. Oh, they're going to be a bit difficult. Oh, Christ. Okay. Try with the screwdriver. If not, we'll just forget about those. Alright. Bit easier that way. So I will have to sort out my chips, all my IC chips and flat packs and all that sort of stuff before I get too much further into filling it up, because I have done a little bit of organising with it, but I've recently found out more or less what is what in a little bit anyway. Just before we throw this board aside, I'll pop this case off and see what's hiding behind. could probably get that. There's a silver hiding in there, or a crystal, I should say. So just behind that there, we've got a silver there. Trying to get used to saying it. Crystal there, and a heap of copper coils. So we'll see about getting the most of that out. A few smaller ones in there, but I'm not gonna worry about them. We'll just get what we can with these ones. About 1/4 of a gram. That's okay. Right, well they can just go to boards. A bit of scrap. I believe steel, yep. Now we've got this copper coil here. Break the ferrite off. Beautiful. Get our smaller screwdriver and start unwinding. Yep. Just a little bit of glue on it. That's alright. Just a very small amount off that, but it's still something. It all adds up. Oops. Oh. Come on. So just 2 of those worth is what we got. Not much, still something. Got plastic. Now we've got a couple of motors on this board. We've got the big one that what I believe drives the plastic film inside the tape. I think that runs along it. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is mounted here. Pop that off, that can go to motors. That one is not a motor. That board, nothing of value on it. I might just leave it on there. And get this other motor off. Get this board off. No, maybe not. That's alright, that can remain. And that can just go as scrap steel. That's why those microwaves come in handy. We just throw all our scrap steel in that, fill it up, saves taking up more room. Oops, try to get it in the bucket. So if you're not aware already, you probably can't see it. This red bucket, that I just throw all my screws and bolts, all that sort of stuff in there, plug-ins, and then once I've finished the scrap session, I empty that into the microwave. Just saves me going to and fro the microwave every 2 seconds. Not really worth it, this bit of mucking around, but it is mid-grade, so it's not as bad, but that can stay on there. I think that is, yep, a bit of ferrite. Alright, so that's that one scrapped. I was hoping it'd be quick, but I was buggering around a little bit. So I do know that both of these fax machines do not work. I haven't tested them personally, but the lady that I got them off runs a store, and they had just finished on her, so she's replaced them, got new ones, and I've got the old ones. Yeah, that'd just be low grade, so I'm gonna leave those plugs on it. I'll get this back plug out. Alright, so we'll open up this one now. Front open, there we are, yep. Alright, so this one doesn't, or by the looks of it, has ran out of ink. I'm not sure. We'll just throw that straight to rubbish the whole lot, I suppose. There could well be a board up the top there, but generally they don't have too much. They're just like a if you've ever seen a keyboard, like a computer keyboard taken apart, it's just a flat board with little specs on it to push the buttons, and that's about it. Cut this cable here. I think before we create ourselves too much extra rubbish, I might just throw that to scrap steel. Got, I think, one motor that controls the whole lot. That's quite odd, but yeah, by the looks of it, just one motor. That's all right. Anyway. Try and get the assembly out for the motor. Hopefully it's not too difficult. done gone spoke too soon. What are they? I assume they're just steel rods. They can go to scrap metal, plastic waste, plastic. I think it's underneath there, right. May as well get these. Alright, half decent power board on this one. Sort that later. Sort that later. They're just silver pins. So nothing of value. Oh, excuse me. Where are we? Get the silver off while it's there. To me, that's the first thing I'll ever notice is the crystals. They just stand out like anything to me. So generally the first thing I go for. That's not one of the special ones, but it is removable, so we'll get that. Little transformer, maybe a few switches or something there. Just crack into one of these, see what we've got. Alright, so a little switch. Unfortunately it doesn't look too accessible. I think we've got a mix of brass and copper there. Brass looks a lot different. So I'm kind of guessing that's copper. Throw that in copper. Get this little transformer. I'm not going to worry about the switch. It's low grade copper. It could even be aluminum, copper coated aluminum. Yep, I'll give up on that one. Not much else on there anyways. Get some of these, we'll get that main chip off anyway. Oh, that's quite a strong one. That'll do for that one. Definitely got to get rid of my motherboard collection. It's getting pretty big pretty quick. And I've already gotten what I want from them, so it's becoming of no use to me. Now I can only assume this board will snap in pieces, trying to get this transformer off, but oh, I spoke too soon. Alright. Yeah, that'll do for that one. That motor, beautiful. And that to that board there. Oops. Now I don't know what's going to be on this board, but we'll have a look anyway. Absolutely nothing. That can go straight to boards. Where's the place there? Looks of it, there is something under here. So that's alright. Bits of plastic here and there that can be organised accordingly, but there is one little board there. It hasn't got pretty much nothing on it. We'll get it off anyway. So just two little switches and a plug. So that's alright, they can go to plastic. And you slowly start figuring the things that fill up your plastic really quick. That's why you try and if you know you're not going to be getting too much more out of it, something like that plastic piece I had before, best off just to leave the steel on it and take it in as scrap steel. No, it doesn't sound the greatest, but that's the way. Once I get this motor off, that'll be basically it. That can just go to motors. Scrap steel, a bit of wire on that, and the rest plastic. plastic. Get this out. Screwdriver. Unfortunately, this one is the burnt copper, or the darker one anyway. So I'm going to throw that into burnt. No, actually we could get away with that being clean, somewhat clean. There we are. A bit of wiring here to sort out. That can go as mid-grade. Those is definitely low grade. Oh no, okay. Just gonna snap these ones where they are, too difficult to try and pull out. A lot of times you can get the earth one out, but on this occasion maybe not. Okay, no. Earth or ground or whatever you'd like to call it. Alright. And that's it for that one. Try quickly squeezing this and the printer. I'll call that a decent effort. I'm just going to throw that straight to scrap steel, not going to bother. Low grade. Alright. Yeah, we can take that out. Again, there won't be much in the lid at all, so I'm just going to throw that straight to scrap steel. A little bit of wiring and maybe a board in there, but not worth the time. It's quite an interesting piece there. Looks like a gold plating along there. I'm not too sure, but could be gold look-alike, but again I'm not too sure with these. Alright, some decent quality boards in this one. I suppose due to it being a bit more modern. So we'll cut the ends off these power plugs. They'll go to mid-grade. Alright, there's our power board. Nice chunk of plastic with it, gotta love that, but it's a part of it, so can't help that. Alright, so again there should be a motor under here somewhere. Yep, a few crummy boards, but take them anyway. Low grade boards go for a better price than scrap steel anyway, so excellent. A bit of wire on it. I can just go low grade. And all plastic gears. And the motor here. Beautiful. That'll go to motors. Quite a heavy one, that one. See if we can get the most of these wires out. Look at that one. All these thin wires just going to what do you call it? Low grade. And the rest of that can go to scrap steel. Already running out of room to stash the scrap steel, but that's alright. It is. Alright guys, unfortunately the footage stopped somewhere there. I have no idea where, but I'm in the midst, pretty much finished scrapping out the photocopier. What a pain, but well, you get that. So I apologise for the possible big gap that's in the video, but I didn't realise it had stopped recording. At least the motor's somewhat easy to access. That was the last thing in there, besides wires of course. Oh no, we do have another motor here driving the ink cartridges. Screws are on top here, so we'll get them. So this whole one has this whole whatchamacallit, scrap. This god dang photocopier has been torque screwed, so it's been a bit of a challenge, but making decent progress so far. Make sure that hasn't stopped. No, we're fine. Oh, got a lot going on. Okay. Try to get this gold corner chip off. Nice small one. Nice BGA chip there, I think it is. Yep. And a few small copper coils. This one is unfortunately going to be dirty copper, both from the colour and it's got a bit of glue on there. Which glue is easy enough to get off, but the coating definitely has to be burnt off. That might be alright as clean copper. So somewhat clean. I'll just compare it. Yeah, that can go as clean, that's alright. That board's done. Alright, this whole unit here is pretty much done. I could probably just whack the lid back on it. I've still got a few screws laying around. Easy enough to put in, so I may as well. Oh, that one's still in there. Good enough. There we are. I'll have to figure out what I can do with that, as well as my CRT TVs, the old school ones. I'm not sure, I highly doubt that I can get rid of those. Definitely not as metal, because they don't contain metal. Just the glass and plastic, so that's what I mean, is I'm just not sure of where or how I dispose of glass properly. I'll have to figure that out. But that's it for this video, by the looks of it. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's been a bit all over the place, but we'll catch you on the next one, and enjoy.